Hi guys, it's Sarah. Today I'm going to show you how I did my Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris makeup. This is how I did it for myself, but I really hope it's going to be useful to everyone else. It was fairly easy to achieve, and to get this look you will need the following. Some foundation and bronzer. You will also need brow powder, some eyeshadow, concealer, liner, and mascara. You will need blush and lip gloss. You will need several brushes, concealer brushes, eyeshadow brushes, some powder brushes, and you will need some moisturizer. Try to get one with SPF in it. It will be very useful in protecting your skin, especially if you have a photo shoot outside. Start by applying your foundation. It's really simple here. I'm just using my beauty blender. It's a knockoff, but it does the job. It gives you that flawless coverage. There's really no secret here. Just apply it using your beauty blender or your brush or the sponge or whatever you use. You can even use your fingers. I used to use my fingers because I just felt like it gave me more control over the foundation. Next, you will see me apply some tape to the ends of my eyes. This is to give me a very sharp line with my eyeshadow, because I'm going to be creating a what they call a smoky eye, and Lara has a very sharp line. I got this technique from a beauty guru person called Jaclyn Hill, I believe, and she applied tape to her eyes. I thought it was pretty smart. It'll help you be as messy as you want when creating your smoky eye. So this is why we're doing this. And then when I removed it, as you can see here, the line was very sharp and it had very clean edges. Do not worry about the fallout on your eyelids, on your bottom lids. We will clean that up with some more foundation and the beauty blender, and it will take care of it. It will take all of it off. Next, we will be applying one coat of eyeliner. I'm using a pen liner, which is easier to control. And I just basically went over as close as possible to my lash line, and I carried it over a little bit into the shadow that we did earlier. Next, you will see me using my pencil eyeliner. I'm using a brush to hold on to my lower lid so I don't mess up any of the foundation or in the coverage that we worked on. And then I'll just apply some. I don't go all the way into the inside of my duct. I just do, I would say, 3/4 of it. Next, you'll see me working on my eyebrows. Lara has some very defined brows, and they are thick and luscious. So we are gonna fill in our eyebrows as much as possible, and you'll see me working here on the arch because Lara's have this gorgeous arch that's that just gives her character. And yeah, so just use use a thin brush and use either eyeshadow or brow powder. Whatever you have on hand will work. And then just apply some black mascara. One coat will do just fine. And then this step you can skip if you don't have dark circles, but for me, lots of sleepless nights will cause those circles, the panda eyes. So I just used my concealer and I covered it all up. I also used some on my nose and around my lips and everything. So my lip gloss, when it goes on, it'll be very, very defined. And then I applied some finishing powder. It's translucent. It is just used to set all the liquid, foundation and concealer. Make sure that it doesn't move. Now you'll see me use a bronzer to put a little bit of color into our face and make sure that we look human again. I used it on my forehead and to define my cheekbones and my neck as well. I used it as a contouring method, as a contouring tool and as like a coloring tool too, so the foundation doesn't look so white. And then I took a smaller contouring brush and I went just applied some on either side of my nose, because Lara's nose is very defined. Look at that crazy face I'm making. And then one of the final steps is blush. I would say be liberal with it, but not to the clown level, because Lara has some very rosy cheeks. Next, I ran my brow brush over my brows just as a finishing touch. And then I started working on my lips. What I did here, I just went right by the reference photo. She has some rose lips on the inside, and then they pour out into a more pearly pink on the actual lips themselves. So I'm using a brush here only because the lip gloss that I'm using is in a palette. Finally, the hair is actually pretty simple. I flipped the camera angle so you can see from what it looks like on my side. The part is slightly on the right. So yeah, please ignore the red hair. It's supposed to be brown, but I'm still rocking the red. I'll get rid of it someday, but yeah. So it's just a part that's slightly to the right and with some short-ish bangs, a ponytail that's a little high, and then just pull some pieces here and there, and you're pretty much all set. I'm wearing a partial costume. I'm wearing the right backpack and the top. I've got the guns. But yeah, this is just to give you, a preview of what it would look like. Just taking some photos for the thumbnail. And thank you so much for watching this, guys. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. If you want me to redo all the classic ones that I did back in 2012, now that I have an HD camera, just give this video a thumbs up and I will know that you want me to redo all the other ones. So yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Bye bye.